Okay, so I just recorded a message and I just don't feel like it's done, so I'm going to continue on from it. But what I asked was, what is coming in for the collective? Like, what is currently in your energetic field right now? And so immediately the star came out, and then Judgment, which that is all, the star card is all about like the hard times are over, look forward to abundance of happiness, enthusiasm, and positivity. So make an affirmation for yourself that you can say every day. And then the Judgment card came out. So this is soul searching will bring you inner peace to many areas of your life. So this is like focusing on, you know, a gratitude practice, being grateful for what you have in this current moment, and really like going out of your way to be kind to other people, like mindfully. And then the plane, I got this card. So this to me indicates like travel, a journey is indicated either physically or metaphorically. Your life will become more full. So again, and what I was talking about was taking little action steps to move forward. Like, what can you do? What can you release from the past so that new things can come in? That might look like going through like old boxes. I was talking about this in my other video where it's like spend time each day going through like, okay, I moved like a year ago and I still have like a bunch of stuff to go through and just stuff to get rid of that I'm not using and I don't need. So it's like if I could set an alarm and just spend 5 minutes a day going through a big bin that I have and just getting rid of stuff that I don't need or selling stuff that I could use the money for, then that's cleaning stuff out energetically and it opens up room for things to come in. Same thing with like even people in your life, right? Like if there are people in your life currently that you're not aligned with, like the Unity card came out. So a time of divine understanding, renewal, peace, and hope. You radiate and attract great love. So there's definitely a love in your vicinity and in your field. It's, yeah, transformation at the bottom of the deck. This card says, reach out for the power and strength to make changes, enrich your life, become the person you want to be. Again, this is exactly what I was talking about in that video. So I really today was like, okay, when I get off work today, I work day shift. I was like, I have time to go home and exercise. I'm like, do I want to exercise after work? No. Do I ever want to exercise? No, I just don't. Or at least that's what my subconscious tells me. But I actually feel better when I do it. So I'm going to do a yin yoga video after I record a couple of messages because I just am in kind of a creative flow right now. But that's a choice. There are choice points that we have that we can make a different choice. Could I sit down and watch TV? Absolutely. Could I scroll on TikTok? Absolutely. I am trying to change some of those behaviors. Like, my life is not going to look different if I'm making the same choices every day. Dr. Joe Dispenza might be significant to you. He talks a lot about like your personality creates your personal reality. Like what you focus and do and the choices that you make every day create the world that you're living in. Is any final message for the collective? Please and thank you, Spirit. If you're connecting with this video, you might feel called to listen to the other one. It was like 10 minutes. It cut me off at the end. I think at the end I was like, if you'd like to work with me one-on-one, beware right as I'm saying that. That's funny. If you'd like to work with me one-on-one, I have sessions available, heart healing sessions where if you're feeling like you're lost on your path right now, I love to work with people. I'm a nurse at my regular job, and then I started a business on the side, and I'm also a Reiki practitioner, but I just love connecting with people, and I have a lot of knowledge, and I just get excited about it. I go down these deep dives with random topics, human design, nervous system regulation, hypnosis, meditation, blah, 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 all kinds of stuff. Be careful who you trust at this time. Okay, I feel like I need a clarifying one for that. So one of the things that just talked about in this podcast that I listened to was making sure that you're cleansing and clearing your energy. Be careful who you trust at this time. I had a weird encounter at work today with somebody that I really, really love. And I had made a comment and said something, and whatever tone I said it in really pissed her off. She was mad at me all day. And I don't think it's funny, but then I also think it's kind of funny, because if I'm upset with somebody, like, I just ask them, or I'll say something, right? I don't like stew about it all day. And so I finally walked up to her and I was like, but I also know there's different things going on in her life right now. So I was like, well, maybe she's just upset about other things, and what I said just really aggravated her. And so what I had said was like, how come nobody called about this chart yesterday to make sure which eye it was? Because I don't want to go forward with the eye drops and put eye drops in the eye that we're not going to work on, right? And so anyway, I'd made this comment, but I apparently did not say it very nice. I didn't mean to say it in a bad way. And I know that, so I'm not going to be hard on myself about that. I don't like that I upset her, but that's not my shit, right? And so I walked up to her and I was like, are you pissed at me? And I was just kind of like being a little sassy about it. And I said, I apologize if what I said to you earlier was upsetting. I didn't mean to upset you, and I didn't mean it against you at all. And she was like, yeah, it really pissed me off. And I was like, okay, that's fair. You're allowed to feel that way. And I just genuinely am sorry if I upset you. And so I just have to let it go at that point. Let's see. I don't know why I thought about that situation and shared it. Let's see. So I was wanting clarification on the Beware card. So be careful who you trust at this time. And then transformation came out and birth came out. So hold on. Okay, so what I'm honestly feeling with that is that this might be something where it's like, if you've been working on something, while it's good to kind of celebrate things with other people, sometimes if we tell someone about a project that we're working on or something we're excited about, it can actually, their fears can project onto what we're working on. And so I feel like that is the message with that. That was the only thing that kind of came through for me. Be careful who you trust at this time. So if you're wanting to, somebody listening to this video is maybe we're working on something big, like a book or something, and they're wanting to share it with someone and tell them about it. But people can unintentionally project that energy onto you and their fears onto you. So just be very mindful of who you're sharing your passions with. Only from a point of like, let that come into fruition, and let that, especially if you know that the person you want to share it with is going to put doubts in your head, that is not someone you want to share your hopes and dreams with, because their limiting beliefs are going to be projected on what you're working on. And so this is just spirit being like, keep it to yourself. Like, you can communicate with a community that you can trust, and just be mindful of who you're sharing information with. Universal energy brings you opportunity and possibility. So there is definitely, I feel, this is a cute card. I feel like there is an opportunity coming in for, if you are an entrepreneur and you feel like things have not been moving along for you, I feel like there's an opportunity coming in, and these can come in ways that we least expect it. So just hang in there. Your guides are with you. They are around you. They're guiding you. Just do the little action steps. I'm gonna give you an exercise here too. Remind yourself of some of your biggest strengths. Hold this pose for 60 seconds and focus on relaxed breathing. This is kind of a cute little deck. Remind yourself of some of your biggest strengths. I just did this exercise the other day too, where write down all the things that you've accomplished in your life, and just what you're so proud of, and really look at that. If you have to look at that every day to know what a beautiful human you are, then do it, because the universe sees that and they want you to see it too. I'm sending you so much love.